I was going to make a really interesting animated video with all these cutouts. Then it looked like garbage, so I decided not to do that. This took over 2 weeks to make! Just to quickly go over the rules of a Nuzlocke, we can only catch the first Pokemon on each route. If a Pokemon faints, it is lifeless and must be buried, and every Pokemon must be nicknamed to elicit a stronger attachment, and subsequent harsher realization, you didn't bury Breloom, you buried Starling. That's the basics, but we play in Pokemon Advanced though. Firstly, we're on set mode, that means we'll need to take a turn to switch Pokemon in, meaning they will be eating an attack, or I'll have to throw some friends to the wolves. Secondly, and more importantly, I'm limiting myself to only using 3 healing items each battle, excluding stat-upping things. Finally, we cannot overlevel past a gym leader's ace until we have beaten that gym leader. Yep, I'm taking the hard version of Pokemon, and then adding on Bronze, Silver, Gold, and the best Pokemon Nuzlocke in the world award. Right, this is where we start. Let's play Pokemon Platinum Nuzlocke. Pokemon. Yeah, you know how it goes. Boring intro. Last time we'll see Mum. Why did you go into the tall grass with literal monsters? Do you like Pokemon? Just shut up and give me your balls, old man. We have 3 choices. Chimchar, the best one, and a deformed penguin. But picking a starter seems uncouth. We need to let fate decide who will be forced upon me. This way, if anything goes wrong, it's not my fault. It's fate's. And the gods of destiny decide this deformed bird shall be our friend. And though I question their judgment, I know there is a reason for this, and I must... What? Let the record show, fate has said Torshwa is our first of many friends to join the family, and the first thing we do as a family is beat up butt tits for its unlawful fineage. Before starting proper, we meet up with Cypress, who is talking about the lake gods or something. Yo, rude. Dawn gives us our first Pokeballs, and now I'm scared, because the run has officially started. And you see, I have a reason to be scared. We're only in bloody Sinnoh, and in terms of Nuzlocke difficulty, excluding mods, this is probably as hard as it gets. So any stupid risks my Pokemon make, or any mistakes at all, is going to hamper our ability to win this. What is the chances of that happening? Mistakes and me are like North Koreans and food. Incompatible. Making our way through the first few routes, I catch a Starly named Nova, a Badoffi named Slav, and a bloody goddamn cricket that will continuously make its way onto my team no matter how hard I try to get rid of it. But most importantly, just to the west of Jubilife, we get to the definition of an investment, a Magikarp. And for such a regal and majestic fish, we need a great name for it. Shall I go with Gary Muesli? Who is right now just going to be vibing. In the cave above Jubilife, we catch a Zubat. Bad for you. Bad for you. Welcome. Oh no, it identifies as a male. If anyone can think of a better name, I'd like to see it. No. One of the last encounters was Route 203. Here's the thing though, I use a little something called Species Clause, meaning if I find something I've already caught, I can re-roll encounters until I find something I haven't caught. And guess what? The only thing I haven't caught here is a Shinx, which is good. Look how cute it is. And it's intimidating. This is perfect. Absolutely nothing could go wrong here. Yeah, it's Shinx. Shinx it up. Oh! Okay, Shinx, I want you to look deep into your heart and know, I want to be your friend. Be my friend, Shinx. Come on. 1. No! Okay, after that, we go and give Slav one of his 4 purposes for living. Okay, no! I'm still mad! Why are some of these things taking more than 1 Pokeball? It's a fucking cricket, seed, beaver, and a cat, for God's sake! Why does nothing want to be my friend? Oh, we can't answer that now, because we have to rock our way through Auburn. Rock our way through the next town. And once we get there, we meet a new friend that thankfully wants to be my friend, a Machop. And you know guys, I've never actually trained a Machop before. Fighting is super effective against rocks, so this is actually a really nice find. Chadwick, I think you and I are going to be great teammates and friends. I mean, as well as the rock gym, we've got the steel gym, the ice gym. No, jump in the making, you want to trade that shirtless child for my psychic... whatever this is? Listen, buddy, I don't care what you've got. I would never... We got an Abra, boys! Yeah, now let's challenge the Rock Gym, where I'm sure not having a fighting type will make no difference to the outcome of this battle. The outcome was indeed different. Onyx and Geodude functioned basically as free healthcare. The Ace, though, the carry, was spooky, but Grass is better than Rock. That's unfortunate. How 95% accuracy. Anyway, Razor Leaf does more than enough damage to KO, so we are fine. Are you fucking serious? And that heal before was my only super potion. For some reason, I thought my Grass Tortoise would be able to handle the Rock Gym. Silly me! What I have to do is send out Rockefeller to Geodude, and yes, I'm very, very proud of that name, thank you. And after healing Torchwower up, we try to switch out, but sadly, pursue it. God, Torchwower, his blood is on your hands. And that is badge number 1. Welcome to Jesus boys. H. Christ. We continue on our journey to the Valley Windworks, and along the way, a miscalculation, a mistake on the part of Torchwower leaves the Biding Cricketot on 1 health, about to unleash its power. So sadly, we have to say goodbye to our Rock Smash HM. You were a good move, Rock Smash HM. You shall be missed. Before going into the Windworks to fight the blue specimens, I decide to have a look around the grass to see what we can find. Ugh, not what I would have asked for. We've already got Gary Busey. Let's flashback to how happy we were when we got Abra. I mean, yeah, it kind of led us to lose Chadwick, and I guess Rockefeller, because if we kept Chadwick, the gym would have been, you know, not an issue. Listen, there's been some bad calls by people not named Maddo, so let's just agree, we all loved Abra, we all had happy memories, and we will not forget him, like we forgot his name. For anyone that's not been keeping track, that's 1 badge, 3 deaths. I'm gonna have to stop being careless, stop being stupid, and stop being, oh yeah! It's fine, she's fine, thanks to Nova being spooky and the fact that Torchwower evolved and got his act together, we are able to hurt Nestle's bottom line and take out Mars. On the cosmic scale, that was relatively painless. Oh, but wild weasels, that's just too hard for some members of the team. Speaking of wild Pokemon on the route just above the Windworks, we find a Pokemon I didn't think I'd enjoy as much as I did. Shellos. And I know what you're thinking here. Maddo, aren't you doubling up on your water types a bit too much? I mean, you've got a lot of, like, you know, similar weaknesses. Electric's gonna be a proper... And to that I say... Globson. 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 I'm gonna make sure I protect you at all costs, Globson. Oh, he's not parked round yet! Oh! I'm gonna make sure I protect you at all costs, Globson, starting now. Anyway, the gym, and by gym, I of course mean get Gary evolved. And after a decent amount of time watching Batfew fight... Yes! He does. I heard this Gardania thinks she's pretty tough, and I am a bit underleveled, but it's the grass gym. And we got a freaking Gary Busey, boys! Oh, you hoe bag. Yeah, you know, a Pokemon 4 times resistant to grass is also pretty lit. Good job, Batfew. Pretty easy, all things considered. I now have a rabbit, don't get attached. And while going through the blue specimens building, I took on a time-honored tradition of giving a Pokemon a quick claw, forgetting about it, and then being happily surprised. And look here, buddy, I won't deny it. This is the second slug I have become attached to and given a quick claw to, so yeah, you know, you don't question my love of slugs. What was I doing? Oh yeah. Hey girl, you wanna see my snake? So that was quite easy. Let's carry on. After watching Real 34 die, don't worry, I had no attachment, so that doesn't hurt at all. We make our way through Route 206 until we find the hidden cave, where we have the chance to find a very special friend. What we got? What? Gibby here evolves into Garchomp, the second best ground dragon type Pokemon in the entire game. I think this in the back pocket is going to make the game significantly easier. Skrillex, this is your one mission in life. Get me this Gabite. I gotta put my nice voice. Hey there, little buddy. I got a lovely dusk ball here. Just gotta step inside it and we can... That's alright. I've got 6 more balls for you to choose from, so just hop into any one of them and that would be amazing, my guy. Why does nothing want to be my friend? What have I done to deserve this? Route 203 does give us Galactic though, so it's not the end of the world. You know, Rapidash, Garchomp, they're comparable. What's the bloody next gym? Oh great, the ghost gym. Let's go and see all my dead dreams, guys! But we have Gary Busley and he... Lightly. The fight against Fantina was a bit more interesting. Yeah, Gary eats the Dust Skull and the Hunter, no problem. But the Miss Magius is cringe, causing him to hurt himself. And getting hit by a Shadow Ball is very, very spooky. We try switching in Torchwood, but no. I see my out though. In the end, to beat this Pokemon, we're gonna have to pull a strategy straight from the annals of Billy Mitchell's playbook. That's right, we're gonna cheat. We use Eevee to bait out Shadow Balls, allowing us to get a turn of no damage, after which the AI will be like, no, confuse, must confuse, giving us a switch to Gary and a chance to heal, after taking only one Shadow Ball, and effectively leaving us with enough health to knock out the Miss Magius in the end. On our way to the next route, Butttits decides he's just going to fight us, and Batfew decides he's going to sweep the entire team. And when we get to the next route, who's our new friend? It's... Routes is one of those encounters that you don't see often in a Nuzlocke, but when you do, it's really nice, like finding money on the side of the street, or seeing healthcare in the US, and it made me challenge fate by saying, finally I'm happy, finally something good happens. Okay, it's okay, Astral. Oh, that's a strong grass move. That's a strong grass move, Badoo. I win again, fate! Suck it! To cement my victory, I went to the Ghost Tower, where Astral evolved and committed suicide. Alright, jokes aside, I was pretty sad. But we have an Eevee, so we'll just evolve it into an Espeon, and everything will be absolutely fine. I am sure this is not foreshadowing. Right, okay, we need to do some training here, so let's just fight these guys. We'll get some levels for everyone, it'll all be good. Ooh, got the Priot. Oh no! No, Ang! It was not good, and I should have known that as soon as Mayo brought out that Buizel. I could only watch helplessly as Ang was taken by yet another Buizel to the pits of hell. Another member fell to nothing more than a random trainer. In my moment of sorrow, I sought comfort in Globson, confident he wouldn't leave me. Just to be sure though, outside Veilstone, I trained him up on the safest wild Pokemon I could find. Rhyhorns and Geodudes. Oh, no, that didn't happen. That didn't fucking happen. Globson! Globson, no! It wasn't easy to be me at this current time, but this was my learning experience. I saw what happened when I wasn't careful with these savage wild Pokemon, so I would use the utmost care when traveling. So many cool Pokemon. What? Can I offer you a Porygon in these trying times? Yes, Torchwood and Globson would want us to carry on strongly, and we do that quite well with the fighting gym. Yeah, Maline should be scary, but her ace, Lucario, is walled by Gary Busley, and by evolving in a totally 100% legit way, allows us to pivot around, avoiding rock and fighting moves when necessary. Haha, look at me. Professional Nuzlocke here, using pivots and predictions. Yes, haha, smart and elegant as always. And the best Pokemon player cannot be caught dead with a Kricketune, so I add Mewtwo to the team. And I wonder what Mewtwo thinks of us. Others say there are people who aren't very nice to Pokemon. I wonder about Maddo. Will Maddo look after Mewtwo nicely? Will I get to go all over with this trainer? Can we be friends? This is a message to all of you in here, not just you, Mewtwo. You earn my friendship. You destroy the ones I tell you to destroy, and I will consider being your friends. Listen, Mewtwo. Batfew, Gary Busley, Bite, and Haunton by affiliation of a very close friend, and Galactic, not as much, but you know, kind of still there. They've earned it to a degree. I respect them. Their power has carried me. Perhaps there's a place for you, you know, just don't fail me. Anyway, whilst in the Savari Zone, we catch a Wooper, big Whoop to be exact, and we also fix the box of it. Now everything is ranked accordingly, meaning our next step is the water gym. Right, anyone weak to water? Okay, anyone weak to ice? Right, I should go and train up some of the other trash we have in the box, because this really isn't prepared to be caught in a tsunami of pain. Let's go. We start the fight trading Dragon Rages with Crashes Gyarados, but here's the thing. We only have 3 healing items. We need to conserve them. So here I was like, oh, big brain, he's on low health, he's going to go for the heal. That means a free switch. The one's really in a lot of trouble. Oh, well, that went well, but Bite does electrify the Gyarados with Discharge. The Floatzel, though, well, we know the power of the Weasel now, and this is its perfected form. Its immense power is unknown, except for its Ice Fang, which I did look up online because it scares me. I do send out Mewtwo, though, because I'm thinking, oh, the AI is going to go for the Stab Water move because it will do the most damage, and we'd be fine, but, you know. Crunch, that's... yeah. Holy hell. Oh, haha, bigger brain. Switching Galopday on the Ice Fang, then it would do Aqua Jet, which Gary could eat up no problem. Basically giving us a free switch, which we can then use to heal Gary. I am just too damn smart. Oh my god, why would you go for that? Why would you go for it? No, 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 no. Ah! Good work, Galopdale. Now get back in the ball. Seeing I was in a rough spot, I decided to do something I've not yet done before, and that is fall back on Gary Busley and let him just kind of carry me to victory. But look at his health. Any intellectual... You're not even going to heal, you twat. Okay, lick my sack then. It's fine, it's fine. He outspeeds and kills, giving us badge number 5. Barely. Man, I'm so looking forward to the Ice Gym. But first, the blue specimens commit an act of domestic terrorism, and of course we, the 10-year-olds, are the ones that have to go and fix it. Hey, I feel like I could go and catch you. I'm not tired, I can still walk, just, you know... Oh, thanks for the help there, Cynthia. Most powerful trainer, just gonna let the terrorists get away? Great. No, what's clearly more important is we need to Uber deliver something to Cynthia's grandma in Celestial Town. And once we get there, Cypress is talking about perfection or whatever, and he decides to fight us for some reason. We beat him down with the combined power of Galopdeo, Batview, and Gary Busley. And we finally get Surf, giving Gary his first water move. And with that, we catch Magnemitis outside the Ironworks factory, and I was going to let him join the team. Then I was like, nah, we have 2 Pokemon weak to electric, 2 weak to water. What do we need a stupid electric steel type for? It's not like that would be incredibly useful. Oh, speaking of steel, we daily wheelie our way through Bringley with Gary. God. Yeah, he's a complete pushover, and ignoring Rockefeller's death, we have still not lost a Pokemon in a gym battle. It's just weasels and other wild Pokemon that seem to be my kryptonite. I also make a quick trip to Iron Island where Galopdeo evolves. Yeah, onwards, Firehorse! So the blue specimens commit another act of domestic terrorism, this time on a lake of Gary Busley's children. And let's look around here. We've witnessed a bombing that has left defenseless Magikarp just flopping around, definitely dead or dying. The evil team is currently in the process of stealing Lake Gods. It's complete chaos, no one knows what's going to happen, and what music is playing here at this time? Anyway, we're off to Lake Acuity, and that means going through the cave and the annoying snow. The random trainers down here at the base have higher levels than some of my team, so my confidence is about as high as Hornson's. You lucky motherfucker. Oh, and speaking of Hornson, he does evolve, and with that... Look, I know you're sad, because we haven't been able to use you, you know, at all, but well, you know, water, not good, steel, not good, but the next gym, okay, no, the gym after the Ice Gym, the Electric Gym, that's where you're gonna shine, my guy. Just live long enough to see it. Simple. Outside Snow Point, we catch a Sneasel, which is a massive plus, but what isn't a massive plus is this goddamn 3000 IQ puzzle that took me way too long to figure out. I hate it, it's cringe and dumb. Not like the gym fight will be any better though. We have Galopdeo, which melts the Sneasel and will annihilate the Abomasnow in the back. Piloswine is the issue. The plan is to lead Galopdeo for the Sneasel, annihilate that, switch to Gary on the Earthquake, then judge if it's safer to keep Gary in against the Abomasnow or just switch back to Galopdeo. Stage 1 goes fine. Stage 2 though, you suck. Absolute failure. Get out. Pile of swine. More like pile of shit. Get fucked. Oh, you... What? Oh. Oh dear. That's bad. That's bad. That's really bad. Come on, Gary. Gary, hold on, Gary. Gary! Oh my god! Yeah, I'm gonna need you to not do that. See, you've been very, very useful alive, and I don't think I can win this without you, so if you could just get up. Crap, but at least Galactic finished the fight. We need a good replacement. Big whoop. God. Well, after burying Gary and learning rock climb, it's time to go and fight the blue specimen's head off. A lot of the fights here were just normal grunt stuff which ended with bloodshed on the right side. Even Cypress went down quite easily. If you don't include Batview, you're almost going to see Torchwar in the afterlife. Yes! Little did I know though, this wouldn't be the last time we see good old Cypress. But for now, all I thought was, yeah, freeing the lake gods, woo! Dude, we are getting so close to winning this. All we need to do is go to the Sky Pillar, fight the Anti-God, fight the Electric Gym, go through Victory Road, beat the Elite Four, beat the hardest champion of any Pokemon game, and we win! I'll say now, 2 of those things go relatively easily. The others do not. We fight through Mount Cornetto to get to the summit and to stop Cypress once and for all from... It's weird, but what's also weird is Bite, and my ability not to show off is totally 100% legit evolution that I achieved using my Game Boy Nintendo DS. Before the final showdown, we have to fight Mars and Jupiter, but thankfully Butt-Tits is there to waste 3 turns using Stockpile, body slam the Steel type, and hit the skunk tank that Hornson was gunning for. And then after healing, he just pieces the F out. Okay, see ya, you're not gonna stay for moral support? Wow. Cypress does his voodoo BS. I'm terrified because I know I probably should have grinded some more. We enter the portal, definitely don't take 15 minutes solving the puzzle made for children, and fight Cypress one last time. I think this fight speaks for itself. Dramatic meeting of Cypress. Engage! This is a scary fight. What levels have you got? 45, okay. I can find that. How dare you! How dare you say his name! How dare you hover where he once hovered! Oh, fucking earthquake, god damn it! Oh my god! Matthew confused, right? I need to get something on this bitch, or we're fucking wiping. Yes! No, Matthew! Hold on! Ah! I propose shit. Matthew, you will not be fucking in vain. This is not in vain, Matthew. Please hit yourself. No! Matthew! You can outspeed. Hopefully finish this without something to use. Oh my god, no! My only hope is mine with discharge. How fast is mine? 108. Just fucking switch it mine. But we have to fucking sacrifice Galactic. Galactic was putting so much work. Maybe if you get the burn. Maybe. I'm so sorry, Galileo. What? Fucking what? I mean, you're still gonna die, but you fucking are a legend. I wish I used it. You know what? It's probably the better. You have an amazing name. Rest in peace, my boy, my girl. No! But one more heal left. And I think Hornson will be fine to be more physical. I know he's weak to ice, but I can't imagine he would do that much. Stab dig. Come on, Hornson, you gotta live for this, baby. Hornson! Yes! It's weak as hell defense. Weak as hell. Oh my, that's not even half. Hornson! Oh my god, Hornson. Damn it! Oh! my last heal though. Oh my god, no, Hornson, no! 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 Oh my god. This fucking Weavile. I'll take the chance of it. Don't crit. If you don't, so long as you don't crit, we're fine. So long as you don't crit, we're fine. Oh! Oh! Oh, it's a fucking massacre. It's an absolute massacre. I've literally had to break my rules. I had to break my own rules and I had to just, you know, mash heals. But there was no other way. It was that or why. I fucking lost too much already. Witchcraft! You can't heal them, they're gone! Cynthia! What is there to say? My team was annihilated. Even Thanos would only take half. Cypress took one more for good measure. We are left with Big Whoop and Mewtwo. Mewtwo now being my longest lasting member. And at this point I realise, oh wait, Giratina. Anyway, right, back to important matters. I realise we've got the hardest Elite Four fight coming up. The toughest champion, period. With one hell of an ace. I need to make a better team from the ashes of the fallen and win this. Not just for me, but for every Pokemon that's been taken from us. And more importantly, my fragile ego. Then, following a long wartime council, we got our new team. Don't worry, I have a flawless blend. This day. Ah! Fire! Fire bad! Fire bad! Mewtwo, hold on! Mewtwo, hold on! Mewtwo, hold on! Mewtwo, don't! Yes! BBS. All it has to do is not kill. All it has to do is not kill. Good kill. I was going to let him join the team. Then I was like, nah. Well, I'll take that. Oh my fucking god, what? What? Please have a low attack stat. Please have a low attack stat. Please, 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 God. Please, God. I beg, I beg, I beg, I beg! Well, I guess the bell tolls for Magnemitis. I said the bell tolls for Magnemitis. Guys, the bell tolls for Magnemitis. Anyway, we crawl. I feel I say anyway a lot. After that, we climb up the last waterfall and reach the beginning of the end. We have our team. There are 5 fights left. 6 if you count butt tits, but I don't. Question is, do my abilities to insult butt tits and properly set up a webcam so I don't have a black box of pain and suffering in the corner equal my abilities to beat the Elite Four and the champion? No, seriously, I'm sorry for this black box. I really screwed it up during the editing. Like, I had the camera here and then I had to move it all around. It wasn't on separate layers. It's just, this is the whole thing. I'm sorry. Yeah, we're fine. Look at our team. They got this. Yeah. Okay, breathe. Breathe, Maddo. Yep. It's time for the Elite Four. First up is Aaron, the Bug Bishop. A common theme of this whole Elite Four was using Notra and Grandpa to see what moves my opponent would do, and then just sponge attacks while we heal. Aaron did not have that problem though. Aaron is a little bitch. This means I'm higher leveled than Bertha as well, so she should be relatively easy. And she was. Up to a certain point. The ground goddess started out with a Whiscash, and given I had no grass left, I used Notra instead to poison it to death. Ice Bleed's punches the Gliscor, and Big Whoop drowned the Golem and the Hippowdon. Then the Rhyperior came out. I'm pretty sure this thing was the angered spirit of both Globson and Hornson. He hit like a truck, and I didn't want to risk Big Whoop going down, given how important he was going to be for what's coming up later. So instead I try stalling it out with Notra and Toxic, but eventually I get way too low and run out of heals. The last bet is to bring Grandpa out. Hit yourself, please hit yourself, please hit yourself. What the fuck is Rock Wrecker? What? No! Grandpa! What was that damage? Yeah, it turns out that move has a 150 base power, so it's rock type Hyper Beam. RIP Grandpa. Again. With free switch now, Ice Bleeds finishes it off, giving us the second win. Third is Flint, the Fire Fury. But he wasn't going to be a challenge, because I decided to let Tima prove her worth. And she swept through Flint's entire team with just Dig. I'll admit, I was a bit scared when Infernape used Earthquake for some reason, but it's fine, thankfully. But with every easy Elite Four, there then becomes a more difficult one. And Lucian, the Psychic Powerhouse, had one meaning in life, and that was to make one of my Pokemon feel the pain of losing Grandpa too early. Because goddamn, he would have been useful. For the start though, I'm almost certain Ice Bleed decapitated the Mr. Mime. And immediately after that, the Gallade came out. And do you remember what I said when we caught Astral?
Oh, I do say, Gallade would be a fine addition to this team, indeed.
With its fighting type, the Ice Dark Ice Bleeds is not a good idea. We switched to Nova, and like a fool, I thought Aerial Ace would be enough to kill. It does not. Not stab! It's not stab! Please! She went the way that Gary Busley went. This is now a 6 vs 4 going to the champion. Things are starting to look grim. Thankfully though, the rest of Lucian's fight went quite well, all because of Ice Bleeds and Tima. And once the last attack hits, it was now time for Cynthia. Okay. Right, let's go. And as I've stated many times, this is the hardest champion fight. Every run that makes it this far ends, but a lot of them don't end in a good way. The last 4 members of the team all had roles to play, 2 of which were specifically there for the Garchomp. So, let's finish this. The fight starts, and I immediately start making mistakes. I can't even blame my team at this point. I really underestimated how much damage Spiritomb would do, and how much I could deal. Notre did get the clutch Toxic though, so we do get it down eventually. And as has happened so many times, the very next Pokemon to come out was her ace. It's the Garchomp. There was only one play I had. You see, I undersold how bad the Spiritomb fight went. It went really bad. Why, game? Why'd you do this to me? Not only is Tima and Notre on very low health, I've already wasted one of my full restores. So I have to switch in Big Whoop, hope to God he can survive 1 hit, then hope to God he's either A, faster, or B, can take at least 2 hits. Turns out, it was the latter. Oh, you critical hit looking fucking... It's time. Big Whoop. This is your moment, Big Whoop! Don't you dare waste it! You got 1 shot, 1 opportunity, Big Whoop. Come on, take it. Take it. Take it. Yes! That's dead. That's absolutely dead. No way in hell. Apparently a massive way in hell. What the hell? But unfortunately, even with hitting the 4 times effective Ice Punch, it was not enough for the KO. At this point I had a choice. When I meet God, was I going to tell him that I took a risk and had to bury 4 bodies, or I played safer and only buried 1? That's right. I had to let Big Whoop die. It was the only way. And with his passing, Ice Bleeds comes in, mercifully outspeeds, and finishes the Garchomp, putting us right into the same problem. You see, the Lucario's Aura Sphere, a fighting move, is 4 times effective. And I can't hurt this thing. I could, but the animation I spent way too long making, make sure you subscribe by the way, clearly shows that ain't happening, my guy. Listen, remember when I said 1 body, my dude? Tima comes in, and after healing up, she digs the Lucario's grave, but then the Milotic comes out. So far as I'm concerned, this is the last big hurdle. And ironically, the thing putting us in danger is the thing that's going to save us. Notre resists Ice Beam, and that's definitely what it's going to go for. So even with scarily low health, we get the free switch essentially, and heal up. Alas though, I realise it's not enough. So, for the second time, I have to bring out the Super Soaker and start spamming full restores. And just to cement my place in hell even further, in between healing, I spam double team. Not gonna lie though, felt good. And once the Milotic actually starts missing, we can fuse and poison it, and that, plus a few psychics, were enough. Togekiss was sent out, but a similar story was told. Finally, Roserade. Guess I now have the ability to show if we could have been friends or not, Mewtwo. This is for dying in an anticlimactic way and ruining my story, you stupid plant! Well, that definitely sounded better in my head. Thanks everyone that made it this far, even if you just skipped to the end and then saw this little bit. You know, thank you. I appreciate that you were interested in the video enough. This took forever to make, and I do mean forever. Half of that was my fault though, because I procrastinated a lot, but you know, it's in the past, it's done now, that's what matters. I'm probably going to make more of these videos in the future. I kind of did enjoy it, or at least I enjoyed the end product, and hopefully I can make them better. I hope you did enjoy it, and I hope you will like the video, share it around, subscribe, just do all that stuff. Hopefully this video will get more than like 20 views. That would be my goal, at least triple digits. And yeah, I think that's about everything. Yeah, again, thank you to everyone that made it this far, and I hope you have a fantastic day. I'll see you all later.